Russian President Vladimir Putin says his country's economic woes are of its own making. The remarks was made during his State of the Nation address to Russia's parliament. The annual policy speech usually focuses on domestic issues, and as our correspondent in Moscow, Tom Barton, told us, Putin made a statement in more ways than one.
Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin.
The Russian president urged parliament and ministries to help him keep large spending promises he made last year. Among his plans are a focus on promoting technological and business development in Russia with tax holidays and special economic zones. As analysts know, Russia's economic growth lags behind other emerging markets and its stability is shaky.
The price of oil is still mercifully high, but not growing. And Russia's economic growth is at a level of 1% instead of 7%. And the prospect is grim. And even the official forecast by the Ministry of the Economy made in 2013 headed that through 2030, Russia should not expect any improvement of its economy.
All of that, the president made clear, should not be blamed on others.
We have to be clear. The main reasons for the economic slowdown are not external, but internal.
When it comes to migration, Vladimir Putin wants heavier penalties for employers who use illegal migrant labor and banishment for 3 to 10 years for those who turn to a life of crime or work in Russia illegally.
Hard on illegal immigration and hard on dodgy financial practices. Putin says that Russian money should be made to work for a Russian economy and budget hit by capital flight and a poor business climate.
Mr. Putin says foreign registered companies should be denied any access to Russian government contracts. He also had strong words on illegal outflows of cash, adding that companies that are registered offshore but owned by Russians should be made to pay Russian taxes.
Half of the $50 billion of Russian investment in other countries also came from offshore zones. Behind these figures is withdrawal of capital that should work in Russia, direct losses to the country's budget.
On international themes, Mr. Putin said that Russia doesn't claim to be a superpower or impose its views on others. He criticized NATO's building of an anti-ballistic missile shield in Eastern Europe as a threat to Russia's nuclear deterrent. This despite the Russian government saying earlier this year that the missile shield poses no credible threat to the effectiveness of its nuclear missiles.